Of course, as you just said, there is a lot on the line on this big election day. Right now, we want to stick with the race for Detroit mayor. Joining us is our own Chuck Stokes, bringing years of insight and political expertise.
Making me old.
To the table. No, you're just wonderful. Let's start there. So let's start with Detroit's future and momentum are on the line tonight. This is such an important pick, but you tell me why.
It's a very important race because we know the history of Detroit. We got through the bankruptcy. We got through some tough times. Mayor Duggan has done a great job by, I think, most people's assessment. We've made a lot of progress. No one wants to see Detroit make a U-turn at this particular junction. Who they pick as mayor, who they pick on the city council, and how well they get along could very well determine what the future, can we go to the next level?
Oh, so critical and hard to hear that there's a low turnout
Fiscal
already.
responsibility.
Fiscal responsibility, so important as well. Now, they've been campaigning for a long time already. These 9 candidates, city council president, we've got a popular Detroit pastor and a former police chief among the 9. How do people decide and figure out who should come at number 1 and 2?
A lot of good candidates, and I know you determined that when you sat down and you did the interviews with all of them, same way I did. What people need to do is look at those interviews. They have been very participating in terms of going to the various forums. I went to a couple of those community forums. They were packed. People asked really good questions. Pay attention to the endorsements of organizations and people that you trust. Do your homework and then make sure when you go to the polls, or if you vote, outside of the polls, absentee, what have you, that you pick the person that you think will be the best leader. Forget about popularity contests. Who will be the best leader for this city going
forward? Because it's really important that we keep going forward. You mentioned Mayor Duggan. He's been around a long time, 12 years, and has had a lot of successes and turned the city around from what we've watched over the years. So how does this race compare to past races when you think about Kwame Kilpatrick or Dennis Archer or even Coleman Young?
Carolyn, the mayoral primaries are always crowded and they're always tough races. Let's go back over 50 years. 1973, Coleman Young became the first African-American mayor. He faced a field of 19 candidates.
Ooh.
He and Ed Bell were the only 2 African-Americans in that race out of those 19 candidates. He came in second in the primary, but he flipped it when it came to the general. He got the endorsement of the Free Press, the Detroit News, the trade unions, and he made history. 1993, when Dennis Archer told Coleman Young, whether you make a decision of running or not, I'm going to take on the king, I'm going to run against you. Coleman waited until the last second to say, I'm not going to seek a 6th term. He threw his support to Sharon McPhail. It was too little, too late. Dennis Archer beat her in the primary. He also beat her in the general. He got 97% or 90% of the white vote, 47% of the African American vote, but he went on and he beat her by, I believe, 14 percentage points. 23 people he had to get past before he became the mayor, and he then became a very successful mayor. Started that renaissance of white business community saying we are going to reinvest in the city of Detroit.
Wow, a lot to unpack there, a lot of history there.
Yeah, so 9 doesn't look bad compared to 23 and 19.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. And I just want to say to any of the voters still sitting on your sofa, don't complain if you don't go vote. They've got to get out.
Absolutely right. And they still have a couple hours.
You do indeed. So get out there and do that.